kind of an introduction, I guess, is the best way to put it. It's a channel reset, kind of a passion reset for me at the same time. I've picked up fishing again this summer. Bass fisherman from the Midwest. I'm from Missouri. I'll give you a big old story about that sometime. But live in the Pacific Northwest, live in Oregon, and just started fishing again and realized that I've really missed it in my life. Back when I was younger, 10 to 20, I spent all those years fishing with my grandfather and my father, and going to places like Lake Washita, going to Table Rock Lake, which we lived on for a while. Just such great memories and such fun and such good conversations and the whole 9 yards. So there's so much good that comes out of fishing, plus the adrenaline rush and the passion and everything else that comes with it. So I picked it up in my life again. I'm married, I've got a couple of kids, and I'm just ready to have this in my life. So this is kind of a reboot of my channel, so to speak. I've got a few videos about my truck up there. It's a brand new truck, and I had a couple of issues, and I've done some modding to it. Maybe I'll talk about that if you guys are interested. I guess I'll just ask you guys to let me know in the comments. I think I have one subscriber right now, so it was probably a pity subscribe, and if it was, thank you very much. I'm very grateful for my one subscriber. So plans for the channel, really, I'm just going to start filming all my fishing trips. I'm going to go out and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to share that with you. Since I've started fishing again, I've jumped on YouTube all the time to anything that interests me. I watch it on YouTube. It seems like everybody's making videos nowadays, and it looks like I'm going to join that crowd. The channels that I'm following, Lunkers TV and Lake Fort Guy and John B. There's so many great channels. Those are just kind of my top 3. But there's so many great channels out there, kayak bass fishing, that I highly recommend you check them out. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Maybe I can get to 2 or 3 subscribers before the year's over with. See, it's Monday, August 7th right now. So, at any rate, I'm going to do it, man. I'm just gonna have fun with it, and I think as long as I have fun with it, enjoy it, and share my passion, I'm sure just like me watching everybody else, there's going to be other people out there that do this. Now, well, I guess without further ado, man, here's my crappy little intro. I'm sure this is going to change, get better as it evolves, so don't pick on me too much. I'm just using a GoPro and my iPhone and my MacBook Air to edit my videos and everything as I put them up. So this is how I'm starting, right? Slow, learning the whole way. A little bit like getting back into fishing too. So I've got some questions for you, and I want to put together a little video because I've got a real high pressured area that I'm visiting, because it's just literally a minute and a half down the street from my house, so I go there a lot. Here's the boy. Say hello. Say hi. So it's a high pressured area. There's all kinds of crazy stuff over there, and it's mainly people are catching fish on worms. So did you say hi? Say hi. At any rate, without further ado, here's my intro. All right, plans for the day. Oop, watch out for the wood. Oh man, where? Plans for the day here. I've got to get the boy a haircut. I've got to swing by and make some donations. We've got some remodeling going on in the kids' rooms as the daughter's getting older and the boy's getting older. So I've got stuff that needs to get donated and go out. And my wife is kind of in the middle of what she phrases as a purge event. So I've got other stuff that definitely needs to get donated and get out of here. Because my garage now looks like a storage shed. And let's see here, what else would I like to do? There's a lot of light coming that way, excuse me if you can't see. I look funky, but I've got a little fishing area over here. Not for sure how that's going to come out with the light, but I want to get this organized and up and going. I've got a few things. I got a Cabela's bag, that's going to go on the back of my kayak, which is stored over there. And there you can see that garage project that needs to get done. And I definitely need to go through and redo my rods and reels and get this area cleaned up. My little workbench, reloading area, gun building, whatever. At any rate, I've got so much stuff in here and I can't wait to go through and organize it because probably bad lighting that way, pardon me, because this is my space, right? This is where I want to come out and do my stuff, right? I'm gonna rig up fishing gear or whatever the case might be, or maybe I just need a moment to myself, whatever the case might be. Otherwise, I'm gonna get to it here. I'll have a little video rolling up here shortly to just kind of do a little recap on the day, get my channel up and running, post this video, kind of play around with some editing and just kind of learn as I go with this whole deal. So again, be patient. My crappy little intro there, was kind of fun to do, and it was very satisfying when I finished it. And I'm sure I've been playing around with the software a little bit, and I'm gonna end up going through and changing a bunch of stuff. So I can tell you right off the get-go, for the guys that are out there doing this day in and day out, and I've seen a bunch of links down in the description that most of the guys are posting, and as I get better, I'm gonna start doing the same myself as I experiment with things. But things like Lake Fort Guy on Lunkers TV, John B, I believe, these guys are posting all the gear that they're using. I'm just using a GoPro Hero on my phone right now, and then like I say, my MacBook Air to do some editing. But I'm gonna have to start getting into some gear of some type. I'm gonna use this for as long as I can, and hopefully, well, I think I can do bokeh videos that way. But get it rolling, get it going, and I feel like I'm rambling now. Okay. Video that I was going to do, or that I need to do, just to give you guys a couple of what's up. Here, hold on, the light's going to change. See if I can do this without making it funky. Alright, hopefully nobody got dizzy and threw up. Kayak. This is my lifetime Walmart special $250-ish, 10-foot, 275-pound limit kayak. Lessons I learned right off the get-go with that. I definitely wouldn't have spent my money on that. I'm a bigger guy. I'm about 250, 260 if I have it to an all-you-can-eat buffet. But I'm a heavier dude. I should have either, if I was going to do the kayak thing, saved my money and bought, you know, like a bigger, better $700,000-$800,000 kayak. But then again, I'd really rather have a boat, so I'd rather just use this for what I've got it for, make the best of it, and get as much mileage as I can out of it, and put that money towards a boat. I really want a boat. There's so many rivers and lakes up here. I'm dying to get out on Hag Lake. I'm dying to get out of the Tualatin and get on some of these other river bodies, but I'm definitely not going to do it with a kayak. Let's see here. Oh, the gear I've got to put on there, and this is the video. Hang on. So typical kayak crate with rod holders. I got a bunch of stuff in there to tie up, leashes, you know, measuring sticks, stuff like that. Contemplated, you probably got bad lighting again, excuse me. Contemplated doing like a kayak fishing tournament. I think they do it with weight. I don't even know if they do anything like that in the Pacific Northwest, but I'd like to find out. I say I'm a lot, I'm rambling more. Let's see if we can put this day together, shall we? All loaded up. Yeah, look out the back window. I think there's like a quasi truckload of stuff I'm getting out of there today. Dresser, kiddie slide that somebody else donated to us that we don't even need. And this is turning into more of a video blog or vlogging or whatever the hell they call it. Vlogging than at least fishing channel for the first video here. But like I said, it's a reboot. And I definitely want to talk about not saying the word all the time. I definitely want to talk about fishing. Oh, I really wish I lived on a lake. However, I'm pretty blessed in the fact that I've got the Tualatin River literally like a mile down the road. Not even a mile. Half a mile down the road from my back door. I've got, and hopefully nothing shifts. Yeah, I did a pretty good back job. I've got Cook Park down the street as well, which actually has a boat ramp. So dare I ever get a little bit more clever, I'll probably take the kayak down there. A little bit easier launch. I keep saying that word a lot. I can't get my thoughts gathered up before I sit down and speak to you guys. Alright, anyway, got this stuff out of here. Gonna go back, spend some time, get the garage reorganized. And the boy may or may not get a haircut today. It's already 3:45. I got a couple hours of fishing in this morning, which is some of those video cuts you saw in the intro. And yeah, we'll see. My dad, I got excited. My father was asking me about the size of the bed on my truck. And I'm wondering if he, and this is just me wondering out loud, has plans for like a little bass buddy for me or something for Christmas, which would be awesome. Anything bigger than that little kayak would be a blessing. Probably can't hear shit with the windows, can you? Well, I'm going to continue this in a minute. Woo! Drop off at Goodwill is done. Got rid of a dresser, like 4 totes of stuff, a kiddie slide, all kinds of good stuff. So, here's what I need. I need to reach out, and hopefully this will get around, and I'll read the comments, and I'll be looking at the comments for quite a few days after I post my videos. I need to reach out for local fishermen up here in the Pacific Northwest. Guys that go hit up Hag Lake. Maybe you walk the banks of the Willamette. Or maybe you've got a little spot on the Tualatin. Here I am asking for somebody to share their fishing spot with me. Not really looking for that, but more of just a local fisherman to hang out with. Man, this is kind of what the sport's about. You can meet somebody new and, shoot, who knows, man, make a friend. Introduce some families together, and maybe fishing can bring somebody together. So, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, if you fish these areas for bass, and that would be the key piece, you got to be a bass fisherman. Smallmouth, largemouth, spotted bass, whatever you like to fish for. Not that I'm opposed to fishing for anything else, I just prefer fishing for bass. But if you've got anything like that, you're looking for a partner maybe one day, maybe you run your own YouTube channel up here. Maybe we could get together and do a duo channel type deal. I see other people do that all the time. Like I said, I'm learning. I have no idea. But if there is that person out there, throw me a comment. Private message me, something. But I'd like to meet you. Maybe we could go fishing together sometime. Alright, now that that's done, I have serious doubts that my boy's going to get a haircut today, which is, yeah, okay, he's kind of looking somewhat shaggy, but he's still acceptable in social settings. I'm going to head home, see if I can take care of the wife and kids, get ready to go to work. My work week starts tomorrow. And, I don't want to go back to work. I'd rather go fishing again. But, here in the next couple of weeks, towards the end of August, beginning of September, I took a couple weeks off. One for my 11th wedding anniversary with my beautiful wife. We're going to go down south, southern Oregon, to have some in and out. It's kind of a tradition now for the last couple of years. We go down there and get a hotel room, leave the kids up here with grandma, and we go down and eat some In-N-Out and just go shopping and be goofy and do our fun stuff that way. But I am going to take 2 weeks off during that period, and I will have a week off that I am going to try to get to. I don't know if I can get to Hag Lake. If not Hag Lake, I'm at least going to take that boat to Cook Park, or that kayak, excuse me, to Cook Park. And I'll put in at Cook Park, and I'll do some kayaking and fishing there. I also want to get down here and head under the bridge. Call it a hunch, but I have a sneaky suspicion that I might get lucky under that bridge down there. So, without further ado, let's see if I can finish out this vlog here in a little bit. I hope you guys have a wonderful time, a wonderful day. I hope you guys are out fishing, more importantly, and I hope you guys get a new PB, new personal best. I can tell you my personal best fish is a 6.5 pound walleye, and God, had such a terrible day fishing when I was young. I think it was like 13 or 14. We had such a terrible day fishing. We weren't catching anything. Like our last ditch effort, like on the way back to the dock to get the boat out of the water with my grandfather. And we started trolling. And sure enough, man, bam, he just smashed my lure. And I think I ended up spooked and scared and didn't know what to do, and ended up handing my rod, and we ended up catching that fish. So, yeah, that was amazing. I still have vivid memories of that day. I was so stoked on it. Best bass, I don't know. I know I've probably caught at least a 2-pounder, largemouth, but never really had anything of size. Nothing big. I don't think I've ever landed anything 3 pounds plus. So, now that I'm going to start keeping track, if I land anything over 3 pounds, that'll be my PB. Maybe I can. I don't know if I've ever caught a smallmouth. I got lots of goals right now and lots of things to do. At any rate, have a good day, guys. Be watching for my next video. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. Hopefully, this channel's about ready to take off. Have a good day, guys.